Hi everyone. I I am going to do the final reveal of the jewelry pieces I've been working on the whole week, and I'm really excited about them because they turned out really good. So let me just show them one by one. They will be available on my shop today, by evening or tonight, but they will be up today by the end of the day. And since there will be mostly pictures there, so I thought I'll do a short video to show them all the pieces. That way you can see them up close, and have a good idea how they look. So let me just do the review one by one, and I'm still working on figuring out my camera situation, so please don't mind. Let's do this. So these are the pieces right here. These are all the pendants. So as I mentioned in my last video, I had to create the whole receptacle or mold, what you want to call it, with these two wood pieces by combining them. In my last video, I by mistake said fabric glue. I did not use fabric glue. I used the craft glue and the jewelry glue to create these pieces, or to make these structure right here. So I as I said in my last video that I will do some resin pour. So I did some resin pour in three pieces, and two of them are without any resin pour on it. So this one I created the base, then there was a base layer of the metal paint on the base there, and then the outer layer of paint. So all the thought process, the creative process, that what you want to do in the pour here, the paint on the base, how do you want to look, how do you want the outer side to be looking like, and all that. Then I went, while pouring the resin, I didn't want it to, I could have done the plain without anything, but then I wanted to have something. So I had these glittery shiny star shaped sparkles here, so I added those, but I didn't want it to overdo it, because the base paint has a really nice finish to it, so I didn't want it to cover that portion. So this is how it turned out. I added some all those tiny things there to attach the chain. So yeah, I hope it is clear on the camera, but yeah, that's how it looks, this piece right here. Then I did this one without any resin pour, but I use a pendant made out of resin some time ago as a statement piece right there. Then this one also has a resin pour in it, and I did the same base coat of metallic paint for the base plate, and then I put the clear resin with some glitter, which is purple sparkly glitters on there. I had to redo the paint over here because this was the natural finish like this one up here, but for some reason this piece absorbed a lot of resin. It came all the way here, like stained the wood, so I had to paint it. But this also came out nice actually with the color combination. This is not too bright yellow, it's not a super bright yellow, so it enhances the rest of the colors very well. Now these are in the golden chain, which is a vintage looking chain, and I had to redo the paint on this side for the same reason I did on this one for the resin pour. For resin pour on this one I used the clear resin, but I created a base with white sand, and this is the actual leaf which I dried. Everybody who does resin, they know what I'm talking about, like you dry the plants and flowers and then use them in the resin. So this is what that is, and it is nice and simple, but still shiny enough. This piece doesn't have any resin pour in it. It has a statement pendant in the middle. For this I wanted to create an antique or vintage look, so I added the vintage chain. For this I used the 3D metallic paint, golden metallic paint, and I created a structure. If you can literally feel it, it's like a 3D structure there. So this came out really nice actually. It looks really pretty. I don't know with the light, kind of light I have, how good it is, but it is nice. My kids are ready to come down, I think. Then I also have these earrings. I added bunch of new ones here, so you will find a lot of new pieces there. I think I talked about the earring process of creating them, so I won't go over that again. I also added these nice bangles. These are 3 inches in inner diameter, so these are big enough, because and then they are painted on both sides, ready with the final coat so that the paint doesn't come off. And they have one more pair of these are not exactly same, but they are similar, so they will be sold as a pair. But I have only 2 of these pair of the square ones. I'm working on these round ones, which are 2.5 inches of inner diameter in size. And then I'll be creating some of the matching pendant, or just the bracelet or earrings, or pendant or earring, or I will only make all three of them, earrings, pendant and the bracelet. Just as an example, I will for if somebody is interested in buying all 3 as a matching set, they can contact me and I can absolutely create a custom made piece for them based on their color preferences or what they have in their mind. Since we are talking about jewelry, and this is the whole collection, which is all wooden collection, I also created just one piece, which is not a wooden collection, but since we are doing a video on jewelry and this is a good way to see how it looks, I just wanted to show this, so that pictures might not be sufficient sometimes. So yeah, so this is nice metal beads and glass beads there, and this pretty neck pendant right over here. So this will also be up on my shop today. So yeah, please stay tuned. I will just post an update whenever I uploaded all of them on my shop. Thank you.